Another important thing is keeping track of the number of elements we add to the array. So for example, if we have an array that keeps student numbers, right? So let's say int or array of integers as numbers is equals to new. Let's say it holds 8 student numbers, right? So then at this point we know we have 8 empty spaces to add values to, right? So then at this point the number of elements, so let's say number of elements is 0. So at this point we know we have 0 elements in our array. So this number of elements variable is going to help us keep track of the number of elements in the S numbers array. So then let's say we add a student number, right? So in array 0 is equals to, let's say, 45. Yes. Then what we would have to do at this point is increment the number of elements, right? So number of elements plus plus. So no, from now on we know we have 1 element in the array, right? If we add another student number later on, then let's say we add it to 1, then we say the student number is 78, then number of elements increments again, right? So now we've added 2 elements to the array. If you say console dot write line, if you want to see how many elements we have in the array, we can just display it .NET run. So we have 2 elements because we added 2 elements to the array. So now back to the part where we were displaying the elements in an array. We say we use a for loop, so we say for int I is equals to 0, then I is less than 8 because we have 8 elements, and then we say I plus plus. So basically if you say console dot write line S numbers I, so this should display all the elements in the S numbers array, right? Then if we run the code, we are getting the ones that we added, which is 45 and 78, but then we are also getting the ones that don't have anything in them, the ones that we didn't add any value to them. So in order to solve this problem, instead of using the 8, which is the number of, or the size of the array, we use the number of elements. So keeping track of the number of elements helps us in this instance to just display the elements that have something in them that we've added values to. So now we only get 45 and 78, which are the values that we added to this array, and the rest of the elements are empty.